Hey there, who doesn't like a good video game? From fast-paced action to challenging strategy games, everyone seems to be getting into the virtual experience. As technology advances and game developers continue to create new content, it seems there are new games every day. But what effects do they have on your health?
Hi and Assalamualaikum everyone. How are you guys today? I hope everyone in good condition. My name is Nur Emilia Azurin binti Zaifun Nazim, and today I would like to deliver my informative speech for subject ELC590. My topic that I would go through for today is, are video games good for you? Let's start it. First thing first, why I want to point out about these video games. Video games are often dismissed as unsophisticated or the domain of couch potatoes. But did you know that many common elements of these simulated worlds can provide tangible benefits in real life? Studies from throughout the world have shown a global rise in young people's screen time during the COVID-19 epidemic, and video game playing has hit an all-time high. Me personally, I played and spent most of my time by playing video games on my phone, PlayStation and PC. I learned a lot by doing so, and what I can say is that my life would be so boring without gaming. The majority of individuals are ignorant of the many benefits of playing games for mental, physical and social abilities. First is video games can stimulate brain and mental factor because most of video games require strategic thinking. On a fundamental level, when you play video games, your brain is active and developing. You develop new mental connection as you find out how a game operates and solve challenges to pass a level. Also, your brain works harder and picks up more information the more driven you are to win the game. Furthermore, it seems reasonable that gamers would have improved brain growth in parts of the brain dedicated to logic and problem solving, since many games they play need a lot of planning, strategic thinking, and employing reasoning to attain goals inside the game. Researchers performed MRI scans on 27 professional gamers and found they had more gray matter and heightened connectivity between certain subregions in the insular cortex. For your information, gray matter means include muscle control, memories, perception, and spatial navigation. In practice, this translates to enhanced cognitive abilities, which include improved problem-solving skill and logic. Video games can also improve decision-making as it relates to long-term planning. When playing strategy games like Civilization or SimCity, you have to plan ahead and make decisions now that will benefit you down the road. This game trains your brain to recognize potential outcomes and implications of your choices to make the best choices for your desired result. When a person practices these skills in the virtual world, they will be able to better apply them in the real world. This skill can be valuable in areas of work where fast decision-making is crucial. Next, it is also can enhance physical abilities because video games can make people more active. Gaming creators are attempting to create more health and fitness into various games as gaming's popularity continues to grow. The popularity of VR gaming is pushing players to move about more while they play. Most virtual games require players to at least be standing, and some demand significantly more physical exertion than typical console games. Virtual reality gaming frequently involves a good workout, from simple environment interaction to swinging swords and delivering punches. Not only VR, most major consoles now have the technology to get gamers off the couch and onto their feet. Mobile game programmers have also started to create games that are played across physical space, building them around a real-world location data and inspiring gamers to relocate in order to advance in the virtual world. While some games promote a whole body level of interaction, even those requiring a simple handheld controller can lead to physical activity. Sports games that involve basketball, tennis, or even skateboarding can lead to person practicing those same skills outdoors. Researchers from Brazil and the UK ran a randomized trial to investigate the physiological effects of active video games or exagames, where the gamers uses body movement to control the games and score points. They measured the cardiovascular effects, including heart rate, blood pressure, efficiency of oxygen consumption, and endothelial function, as well as recording enjoyment level of volunteers with type 1 diabetes after either playing active video games or running on a treadmill with a moderate intensity. Their result, published in Games for Health Journal, found that playing active video games gave very similar physiological effects to the traditional treadmill exercising, and blood glucose level dropped to safe level following both types of exercise. My last point is social skills, where video games teach teamwork and social skills, and it also promotes the social aspect of gaming. Did you know that video games have been able to develop into real-time multiplayer gaming that calls for players to establish friends, form teams, and cooperate even with rival players in order to accomplish objectives? While playing some games, you may have to cooperate with other players and communicate with them via text or voice chat, which can help you become more socially adept and better at working with others. Some of the more popular games include Valorant, Roblox, League of Legends, Dota 2, Counter-Strike, Rocket League, and several others. In a study conducted by Brigham Young University, teams that play video games together for 45 minutes perform up to 20% better than teams that were involved in other forms of team-building exercises. To conclude my speech, through great understanding of the points given, yes, video games on many levels are actually good for you, even for all kind of ages. Of course, we must add anything irrelevant in order to maintain such benefits. Games should be practiced in moderation. But everyone, please put in mind to play games for fun instead of stressing ourselves by being competitive or seriously with the game we play. It's obvious now that a person's physical, mental, and social skills behavior changes when they are playing a game. So everyone out there, let's immerse ourselves by playing games and enjoying the experience rather than time-wasting activities that won't benefit us.